Bloomereenos!
I mean, right now things are weird because they're good. Obviously, they're
Yeah.
gooder than they ever been. So we have to
They
be
have.
grateful for that. We can't be like,
But it's hard to be grateful for something we've never experienced not being with, you know?
Just be grateful for it though.
Yeah, I am.
Especially when you talk to your your grandparents, and they're like,
Oh yeah, like when
this is how it used to be. Like, oh, okay.
like, but I remember, have your grandparents ever done the whole thing? You know, when I was your age, I had to walk 7 miles to get to school barefoot.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand where they're coming from. Okay, I understand why they need to make such a big deal out of it. Cause that must have been hardcore. Yeah. But you can't try to make people feel bad about their situation by doing that.
You can't make people feel bad for that sort of thing.
Cause like, when you start doing that, then you're not taking into consideration everything that's new. Cause okay, yeah, it was hard to get to school. It was hard. Harding school was hard back in the day.
Just being in school.
But like if you compare it, you know, the actual material that they gave to now, they wouldn't survive. They wouldn't have survived this.
I mean,
maybe they could have if they had the same upbringing that we did. See, like, it's all relative. Everything's relative when you come to think about, you know, experiences and opportunities are like the main thing that a lot of people just kind of ignore.
Yeah, it's just a lot of the problems is just people have a hard time letting go of certain things.
I remember reading or hearing somewhere that don't follow your dreams, follow opportunities. And I think that's really good.
You sort of be like, what makes you happy?
And not just that, but like
how to be more productive.
How you can be happy in any situation.
And also try to have like a social conscience.
Yes.
Because if you want things to be better,
you gotta make them better as well. You can't just.
Yeah, it varies by degrees.
I think that's the problem with today's youth.
They don't get that
because we've been taught to consume.
And we're isolated a little.
No, we were taught to consume, and we can't do anything.
We can't.
We can't make anything.
And then when
we have to wait for someone.
Once we try to relate to the older generation,
we gotta wait for someone to make that thing.
And there's a lot of friction.
And we will never be. It's that mentality of I can't make this.
And also,
things have to be better.
Zoomers nowadays think everything has to be really fast.
Oh yeah.
And the older generation everything was slower.
Slow as fuck.
And when you try to teach something like, you know, meaningful, it doesn't really click.
Okay, but that's also a bit of bullshit, because I've seen fucking, like, actual boomers, like, you know, baby boomers, just rush. They rush. Like, have you seen them treat
some people just don't grow up.
Have you seen them treat service people? Like, have you ever just gone to, like, a restaurant with your grandparents and they treat the employees like shit? Like, they go like, hey, boy! You know, like stuff like that. I felt horrible when I've gone to like restaurants with my grandparents. Back in the day, my grandpa would just be very hasty with the waitress, and then he would make her feel stupid.
Yo, waitresses have it hard.
Like on purpose. Waitresses have it hard. Yo, to all the waitresses and waiters out there, bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart for dealing with all the bullshit. Just so we can have some chicken tendies.
Yeah, just so we can have a bed.
Yeah.
I feel like, but
you know, my mom was a waitress and she had to deal with like a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Actually, that's how my parents met. Waitresses are the best. Oh my god. Have you seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I've seen a couple episodes.
You know Charlie. The character Charlie.
That's you?
I think that's me.
You know he's a narcissist, right?
Yeah.
Like horrible people.
Dude, I'm a horrible person.
You can change that.
I didn't realize that we're, you know, I'm
Yo, that's also a big problem.
I'm subconsciously becoming Charlie without realizing it until now.
TV.
Oh my god, TV fucks with your head. You start imitating everything you see, and then that becomes your personality. That's dangerous. But TV, like what are your stances on it? Like, you think it should be, like, do you think it's okay just to, okay, it's not okay.
No, it's not.
But, like, how do we control TV? Because, like, you know, I like TV. I like Star Trek. I like Battlestar. I like seeing.
We need to.
Because it's another way to express stories.
Like
and
I said,
thoughts.
value.
It's value. Because, like, you know, when you say TV, that's a lot of things. Okay, TV can be all the way from Honey Boo Boo to Cosmos. You know, there's like so much. But I think like the main culprit of, you know, garbage is reality TV. That's garbage.
They need to focus on truth. Just like absolute
But here's the
truth.
thing, like what even is reality TV? Because like reality
It's
TV,
bad.
is it about reality, or is it?
They also like stage it.
But like the term reality TV, what does it mean? Does it mean TV based on reality? Because if that's true, then isn't technically
Well, stuff that really happens.
isn't technically, you know, those BBC nature shows reality TV? Or doesn't that mean that like Cosmos is reality TV? What is reality TV? I don't like the term reality TV because it's misleading. I know
What do you expect from it?
I know reality TV is fucking, you know, Jersey Shore and shit like that, Kardashians and all that crap.
Because a lot of it's just drama.
But it's not real. Exactly. It should be staged drama TV. You know,
It's just they mess around with it. Like they writers,
they mess with
they know
words.
what they're doing.
Do they though? Because have you seen Naked and Afraid?
Yeah. I used to watch that.
Everyone used to watch that.
Uh,
And I just can't, man.
no.
Why are we watching the same shit? Because every episode is the same. It's the same. We watch the same shit.
I used to watch a lot of survival shows.
Yo, you remember Dual Survival?
Yeah.
I love that.
You know they split up.
They split
They
up.
just they were
and
bickering too much.
They do, and they added. Okay, I remember.
Yeah, they had that hippie guy.
Dave left. No, was it Dave or was it? No, Cody left. The barefoot guy.
Yeah.
Cody left.
And because the military guy was like, bro, why are you always wearing shorts? You're wearing
Shorts?
long socks in a blizzard.
Yeah. And you remember that episode when they went to a desert, but it was also snow at the same time, and they found like this fur, and he was like, "Dress me, daddy." That was weird.
Yeah, also once
Yeah, Cody was, but he's cool.
the barefoot guy was like, they were in the desert and it was like really hot and he was like complaining to the military, like, why do you have sunglasses?
Pretty much.
Can I have your sunglasses?
Can I have your sunglasses? Yeah. Look, you know, to be honest, I feel like I could have been friends with both of them. You know, when I was little, I was like, I admired them.
Yeah, they were
Both
cool.
of them. Because I was like, look at these. I was so gullible as a child. Because, you know, I didn't hang out with kids my own age that much. So I was kind of like, okay, you know Baymax? From Hero 6? I was like that. I was like Baymax.
I'm Burma.
Yeah, I was like, hello, friend. Hi. Yeah, I was like a robot.
Ooh.
I was like a little robot. I didn't know how to function with kids my own age.
Yeah, I never got that full experience.
And then, you know, like in my head, I would just imagine it. I would just imagine having friendships with like the guys from Dual Survival.
You imagine friendship?
With fucking TV characters.
That kind of works though.
It did. Because if it wasn't for that, I would have gone insane.
People are like, oh, that's crazy, but
No, but I was pretty realistic with it because I didn't imagine it.
Yeah, you saw it happening.
I didn't imagine it as a perfect friendship. I would be like, okay, we would have some difficulties.
Yeah, that's a problem. People think everything is perfect.
I would have dialogues with them in my head.
Like arguments.
And sometimes, I would be upset in the backseat of the car because in my head, Cody said something mean. And then, like more than now that I think about things more, I was a fucked up kid. Did you have imaginary friends? No, you had a brother.
I had a brother.
You didn't need that.
I mean, sometimes I get like weird imaginary shit.
No.
Just to pass the time. And I think it's like
I had imaginary friends. I had like they were serious to me.
What were their names?
It was Tom and Jerry.
Oh.
It was like I wasn't even original. I was like, oh, here we go. Just Tom and Jerry. Come on, cartoons. There we go. But like, here's the thing. Like, I would get upset sometimes because my dad would go like, hey, we can't take Tom and Jerry for this. Because I would legit act like if they were there. Like I would buckle the seatbelts when sometimes they're not there, and then sometimes when we had to pick up people in the car, and the car would be full, I would tell my dad, where's Tom and Jerry gonna sit? I was that kid, that lasted until I was like 6, 7. It went on for a while.
I remember I used to have a teddy bear when I was younger.
You had a teddy bear?
That's what I had.
I had, get this, a caterpillar.
A caterpillar?
I had a stuffed toy caterpillar.
Yo, once I found a centipede in my backyard, I kept it in a box.
It was a caterpillar named Mushu.
Mushu?
And I thought it was a dragon.
Yo, let me put that in the bag.
I thought it was a dragon. And then, yeah. Shit. No, I had my security toy for a while. That nose blow, you're a dad.
Sorry, bro.
You're such.
I've always had allergies, so.
Yeah. Oh my.
That was a
How is
that's not fun.
That? It's not.
And it
fun.
used to be worse. Like I'm saying, like I had to blow my nose every 5 minutes.
I remember you used to have a hanky with you at all time, and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't understand.
There was days where I forget it.
Yeah, and like.
And I had to blow it on something because it just came out. I mean, it sounds funny, but it was
horrible.
Problem.
It was horrible. I know. Like, what?
Like you're like ah.
Did you ever like once had to like sacrifice your dignity and wipe your nose with a sock?
No, not a sock. Just my shirt. I just had to do it with something.
And I remember like the whole day, you try to hide it by tucking your shirt in, because you had that big ass booger stain.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, yeah.
I got in the way.
You remember that one time in elementary where it was raining really hardcore, and then the teachers were like, fuck it! Get out of the classroom! And everybody just started playing in the rain, and everybody was soaking wet. And, we went to the vending machine's room, and, there was a picture of our principal. But like real dictator style. It was like a shrine to her. And you started roasting her. You started roasting her picture.
I don't remember that. What did I say?
I don't remember, but all I know is that I thought it was so funny. I had a laughter attack, and I just laughed. I laughed. I beat myself. I remember, but like, it wasn't like a little. No. I full on pissed my pants. Thank God, thank goodness that we were, already, everyone was soaking wet.
Yeah.
And I was well hydrated, so it didn't have that asparagus smell. Asparagus. And I remember I will always remember that day because I've never laughed that hard.
Never?
Oh. That was the most wholesome moment ever, just making fun of some old bitch.
Yo, we should. Yo, you know what we should do?
What?
We should like combine our cash and buy a mansion.
I know
That's-
just the place.
That's not even a bad idea.
That's actually pretty dope, dude. No, not even a mansion. Let's just buy land itself.
You want to build it.
Cause I don't want to have a ginormous house, cause then, you know, cleaning, that's gonna be a bitch.
Cleaning's-
Also, cause it's better to make your own house, cause think about it. Solar panels, we wouldn't have to pay for electricity. How do we say cisterna? In,
Ah, but el agua.
you know, how do we say cisterna in English? Whatever, that big ass blue jug that collects rainwater. That. So that way we wouldn't have to like pay. We don't have to pay for anything, just our existence. And you know, taxes, I guess. Do we even pay taxes for that?
Low taxes.
Low tax, because we wouldn't have like a legit job. We would just be hermits there.
Yeah, I don't really see myself having a job. To be honest.
No, okay.
Also, jobs, you know,
I-
where we're at, not really a lot.
I do want to travel the world, and that does take money.
Same.
And I don't like to charge people for my art,
Oh,
because I don't like to pay for art.
art shouldn't be paid for.
At least, you know, that's a lot of gray area there.
Yeah.
Because, like, I have...
Also, it's weird.
Have you seen... Okay, do you know what Cirque du Soleil is?
What?
Cirque du Soleil.
No.
Okay, it's this French circus that is world renowned, you know, like everyone, holy fuck. I went to see them with my mom in Toronto. And that was like the first time, like, I was like, I understand why we pay.
You got it?
Yeah, cause like, think about it. We come from a generation that does, you know, we don't pay for music. We can just listen to it.
We can get everything for free.
We get nearly everything for free, and if we can't get it for free, we'll find a way how to get it for free.
Find a way.
Like right now, when we were in fucking,
We refuse to
we
pay.
when we were in Walgreens, you really like that book. I like that book, but
And we just found it.
and I just found it on PDF Drive. Like, yeah, do I sometimes feel shitty about it? Yeah, but most of the time, no.
It was there.
It was there. It's just there. Why buy it when you can have it for free? Yeah, it's in...
Yo, I used to buy pirated movies back when I was young.
my God.
Yeah.
No, I was always terrified of that. I thought that somehow the FBI would find you in your house.
Deal. It wasn't a big deal. Just go to a place, and you're like, that movie?
Yeah.
Trailer? You already got it? Don't tell anyone, but yeah. And they just give you for like a couple bucks. And it wasn't like a bad thing.
No, my cousin did that, but with video games.
How?
Like for example,
Video games are a lot harder.
they are. I don't know how he got them, but he just got them in a really weird way.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, he's like the golden child.
Uh,
So, you know, he's the only boy out of 4 sisters. Sorry, four. There are 4 kids. He's the only boy out of 3 sisters.
Mm.
And, you know, in my household, that was kind of a big deal. Right? Because there weren't that many boys. And, like, you know, golden child.
yeah.
That mentality.
That's a common thing. Like, if there's like all girls and one boy,
That's the baby.
rule.
Like, that's such a thing over here.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
a lot of misogyny.
It's
slowing down now.
no te
For
creas.
sure.
Well, like, no te creas. I've seen
I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be.
not as it used to be, obviously, but it's still kind of a thing. The fact that
Yeah.
it's still there is kind of that's ugly parenting.
It's ugly.
Cause like, look, I got a friend, and he's like the only boy in the entire family in the state. We're talking about there's 6 of them, 6 sisters. Yeah, 6 sisters and 1 boy, so there's 7. That boy has gotten everything that the sisters have not. And we're talking about, he gets to go to college. You know, they pay for his college.
Are the sisters bitter about it?
Oh, they're mad ass bitter.
Yo, that's not
Because
good.
here's the thing. He doesn't have that. You know, he does not compare to his sisters. He's younger. You
Is he
know.
nice to them though? Or is he just like
He's kind of
neutral?
He's neutral. He doesn't understand what he has.
Okay. He doesn't understand the value.
He doesn't understand what he has. And like, for example, like I think it was the oldest sister. You know, she had really good grades, and you know, she was textbook child that should be going to college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Their parents were like, "What, honey? No, just become a secretary." Like, we're talking about 21st century, 2010s. I remember it was 2015. It was 2015. And wow, that shit happening in 2015. That's at most a horror story from the 1990s. You know, and that happening here now. What the fuck? And yeah, like in the end of the day, she funded her own college.
Nice.
But you know, the golden child over here, baby boy, he dropped out after his parents paid.
That's always the thing when they get the most.
Yeah, when they have everything, they don't use it. Yo, military kids, they don't understand what they have.
You mean the rich ones, right? You've seen that.
No. Any military kid, like they're okay. Usually,
yeah, it's a complicated.
When their parents or one of their parents has like a pension. Like, these are the people that have been serving for 20 years, they get the automatic pension. Like, you know, these kids have paid medical, paid They always have money in the house. Like, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Right? So they get free college because of this thing. I'm not really sure how it works, but I know that they have like a lot of advantages that we don't. And I witnessed 3 kids, okay? These just completely threw out those opportunities. Like, just to the trash can. Bah. And I can't completely.
They don't. Also,
I can't completely blame them because they weren't taught.
Yeah, that's a problem. They don't teach that in school.
No, their parents. That's their parents' fault. Their parents didn't explain how.
Yeah.
How good they have it. But that's another thing. As a parent, you can't make your kid feel bad about how good they
communicate.
Communication, bro. It's like the most important thing. We forgot to do the Spanish episode.
Just leave it at that.
Yeah, let's leave the Spanish episode for way later.
How much have we been talking to for?
Fuck. I think I have like a couple episodes.
Because we should like probably.
Oh yeah, it's 3. I had shit to do.
Is it still recording?
I think so. Oh god, I hope so. Yeah. Oh, we got it.
Should we stop it? Yeah, I think we should stop it. Well, everybody, we talked about a lot of stuff.
We covered like a lot of shit. Yeah, it's mostly rambling, but most episodes are gonna be like that because
slowly we're gonna get better at it.
Yeah.
Once we get an audience.
Once our scatterbrain just kind of settles down.
But tell us how. Just critique. Just tell us what you want.
Critique it.
Just tell us like how we're doing.
And you know.
Because we're beginners.
Bloom, baby.
Kind of bloom here.
Woo!
Bye.